All right, so I wasn't expecting this to be my third FBF related video in a row, but kind of glad it is. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing an fictional Beatbox Fightouts tier list as of FBF 8. Um, yeah, I've always been wanting to do this. Oh, like around FBF 7 came out, but I realized that it would probably be better if I waited until round 1 ended. So yeah, now here we are. Um, yeah, this is as of FBF 8. So if you're watching this at a later time and more episodes have came out, and you don't see the beatboxes from said episodes on this list, that's probably why. But yeah, I kind of had nothing else to say. So yeah, let's get started. First we have Tigers round one. I'm gonna give it a D. Uh, I used to think it was pretty good. Overall, my liking for it has gone down over the months. Um, I yeah, overall this is pretty mediocre. The remaster, I'm gonna give it a C. It doesn't really do that much to improve from the original, and in fact, I think it does a little bit. I think it does a few things worse, in my opinion. Uh, However, at the time it came out, I'd probably give it an A. But yeah, just like the original, my liking for it has gone down. Um, Next we have Tigers Remaster Plus. That's gonna get an A. Actually, no, I'll give it an S. It's really good. It really improves from the original and the original remaster. Yeah, overall, I think it's a lot better. I just really think it's better. Next we got Rico one. Rika's remaster, I think it's really good. Unlike Tiger's remaster, it actually does a lot of things better than the original. But yeah, it's solid, but nothing too special. That's what we got. Chica's Scrapped. I think it's pretty mediocre, more or less pretty middle of the pack. I'm gonna give this C. I like the remix to Here Comes the Hot Stepper, but yeah, besides that, pretty mid. Uh, Next up, we got Donald's remaster. Overall, my liking for it has gone down a bit, but yeah, it's still a good beatbox. It's very iconic, like the rings to My Life Be Like, and yeah, I'm gonna give this a B. I'm not too sure whether to put it above or below Rika's remaster. I'll put it above. It's good. Why not? Next up, we got Donald's Remaster Plus. I think this is actually a really good improvement from the original. Um, Not anything too amazing, but yeah, gonna give it an A. Next up, we got Zach's Remaster. Uh, I think it's pretty good for what it is. I'm gonna give it a B above Rika's. Pretty good, pretty good. Um, Yeah, overall, I think it's pretty good. Definitely it's good at the Donald's, but yeah, pretty solid. Next we got Zach's Remaster Plus. I actually think this is a phenomenal beatbox. Probably one of Moxie's best beatboxes ever, in my opinion. I really like the things that were changed from the original, and I just really like the things that were improved from the original, especially the beatboxing. Um, Next we got Mega Bean 1. Gonna give that a D tier above Taiga. I overall I think it's good, but the major problem I have with this is just simply Megumin's voice. It's a little bit too low pitched for her character. But yeah, overall this is pretty bad. So I'm gonna give this a D. Next up, we got Mega Rain's Remaster. I used to think it's an S, but yeah, now I think it's A. Uh, it's pretty good. Definitely, there's a lot of things better than the original. Megaman's voice is a lot better here, and yeah, overall, I think it's definitely pretty good. Definitely better than the original. Next, we got Ren's Round One. Um, I'm gonna give this a D above Taiga but below Megumin. I think this beatbox is pretty bad. Pretty bad, not gonna lie. Um, the lack of music really kills this for me, but yeah, overall this is pretty bad. The remaster, on the other hand, way better. Does a lot of things. Does many things better than the original. There's actually a bit of more music here, and there's not a lack of it. So yeah, that helps. I'm gonna give this an S between Zach and Taiga's Remaster Plus. Next we got Fins. I think this is pretty mid. I used to think it was pretty solid, but now my liking for it has gone down a bit over the months. I like the ring I'm still standing. Like this is against Mordecai, but yeah. Besides that, pretty mid, pretty mid. Next up, we got Finn's Remaster. I think this does quite a few things better than the original. Uh, the problem I have with it is there's a little bit too much auto tune, but besides that, pretty good, pretty good. Next up, we got Mordecai. It's round one, and yeah, I've actually going to think Finn's round one was better. Uh, the main problem I have with it is that Moxie beatboxes while he's talking, and I really feel like that's a major. Uh, that's the only thing that hurts the beatbox overall. Um, yeah, besides that, I think it's pretty good. I like the disses against Finn. I like the rings to Panini overall. Pretty good. Next up, we got Mordecai's remaster. Yeah, I don't really don't think it's that much of an improvement from the original. Just like Taiga, I think it does a little bit things worse than the original. Um, yeah, overall, I'm gonna give this a C tier above Finn's round one. Mordecai's Remaster Plus, on the other hand, way better, way better. It actually does a lot of things. It actually improves from. It's definitely an improvement from the original and the remaster. That's overall what I look for in a Remaster Plus. Also the ending part with Donald, amazing. Probably one of the best endings to Beatbox in general. I'm gonna put this in between Mega Man's Remaster and Donald's Remaster Plus. Actually, I'll put it below Donald's Remaster Plus. Next up, we got Aqua's round one. Uh, uh, Not gonna lie, pretty bad. I'm gonna put this D tier. Actually, no, I'll put it in F. It's just the auto tune really messes it up for me. Uh, you might say, but Finn, I said that, but earlier I said that Finn's. Okay, so the problem is that Aqua has way too much autotune, but with Finn, even though it does have a little bit too much autotune, it actually works like with the music. However, I really think the autotune with Aqua really hurts it instead of enhances it, unlike Finn's remaster. So yeah, overall, it's F. The remaster, on the other hand, way better. I'm gonna put this low B tier. Really solid, really solid. I personally think it's a major improvement from round one. Next up, we got Amelia's. I think this is also pretty solid. I'm gonna give this somewhat low B. Pretty good, pretty good. I like the removes to stay alive, and the inclusion of putts is nice. Next up, we got Panties round one. I actually think this is pretty mid. I'm gonna put this below Tiger's Remaster. Um, the lack of music really hurts it. I like the remix to Havana. I like the inclusion of Chuck at the end. But yeah, overall, pretty mediocre beatbox, but the ending really saves it. The remaster, on the other hand, way better than the original. It really improves from the mistakes the original makes. I like the music. Um, I feel like the inclusion of Chuck is a lot better here, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm gonna put this S tier below Tiger's Remaster Plus. Darkness, uh, pretty mediocre. I'm gonna put this low D tier. Um, y- yeah, I mean, you can't really expect too much from this, especially considering that's supposed to be bad. So, yeah. Next up, we got Stocking One. I think this is really solid, a really solid beatbox, like the Rings to Timber. Um, yeah, I think it's one of the better round ones. The remaster, yeah, I think it's slightly better than the original. Nothing too special, but yeah, it's pretty good. Echidna's round one, as I think this is pretty mid. Gonna give this a low. Actually, I'll give it a high D. Uh, it's not that bad, but comparing it to some of the round ones, pretty mediocre. The remaster, on the other hand, I actually think it's slightly better than the original, but yeah, nothing too special. I'm gonna put this above Finn's round one, but below Mordecai's remaster. Doraemon's round one. I actually think this is pretty good. Definitely one of the better run ones in the series. Gonna put this between Zach and Donald. Gumball's, on the other hand, uh, easy A tier. This is definitely one of my favorite beatboxes in the series. Personally, my favorite round one in the series. Um, I might be being a little bit biased here, especially considering that Gumball is my favorite character out of the 24 contestants in FBF. I'm including the ones in the extra round too. But yeah, I actually think this is pretty solid. I like the Rings to Sugar. Uh, I like Gary's beatboxing. And yeah, so overall, I think this is a really good beatbox. Uh, K Rool is round one. I think this is pretty good. I think Mono did a really good job with this beatbox. Uh, yeah, overall, really good. Just good stuff. Also, what I said in my review can pretty much be said here. Same thing goes with DDD. Uh, yeah, overall, I think this is a pretty good beatbox. And yeah, I really like, yeah, pretty good beatbox, pretty good beatbox. Mordecai 2, easy S tier. Not too sure exactly where to place it, but I guess I'll put it below Rum's Remaster. Really good. Like the rooms to In My Feelings. I like Moxie's beatboxing. But yeah, overall, I think it's pretty good beatbox. Next, we got Panty 2. I think this is pretty mid, in my opinion. Uh, I do like the beatboxing and the mix to Worth It, but yeah, I think this is pretty mediocre. I'm gonna put this. Yeah, I'll put this at the top of C. Uh, the remaster, on the other hand, easy S tier. Probably isn't my favorite remaster in the series. Actually, no, yeah, I'll put it there. It's really close between. My top four beatboxes are pretty close together, but yeah, I'll put it above Rum's remaster. Um, Next up, we got Donald 2. I think this is, as I said in my review for episode 10, I think this is definitely a major downgrade from the round one. Um, don't get me wrong, I like the inclusion of Wagi, I like the beatboxing, and like the links to the lazy song. But overall, I think this is definitely one of the worst beatboxes and definitely the worst round two in FBF so far. Um, yeah, so I'll put it above Finn, but below Echidna's remaster. That's what we got Worms round two. I think this is pretty good. Definitely one of the better beatboxes in the series. And yeah, what I said in my review can be said here. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna put this low S tier. That's what we got Mega Means round two. Um, I'm gonna put this. Actually, I'll put it in high B tier. Pretty solid. Like the rings to Rune, and like the disses against Zach, they're pretty good too. Next up we got the remix. I guess we'll put this in high B tier too. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, overall doesn't not too much better than the original. Next up we got Zach's round two. Um, I'll put it um I'll put it below Mordecai too. Pretty solid, like the rings to Eye of the Tiger. I think Moxie did a pretty good job with this beatbox. So yeah, gonna put this somewhat mid S tier. Next we got Finn too. Um, I think this is pretty solid. Like their mixed face off. I like the fast rapping, and I think Hydro did a pretty good job with this. So actually, I'll put this uh above K Roll. Pretty good. Next up we got Darkness is round two, and yeah, I'm gonna put this above Finn's round two. I think it's pretty good. I like the run to Senorita, and yeah, look, this is against Finn. Also, her awkwardness is actually used to improve the beatbox instead of hurt it, like unlike whatever the heck this is. So yeah, that's a positive too. Um, Now we just have the beta images for Rem and Donald round two. I'm not too sure what to do with them, so yeah, I'm just gonna. But yeah, this is my fictional beatbox finals tier list as of FBF 8. And yeah, if I'm going to check out Hatchkin, the creator of FBF, it'll be somewhere on the screen now. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch a burger brawl, and I'll see you guys in